this is what I'm riding on today. The brand new 2022 Harley Davidson Low Rider ST. This bike is, I have some sentimental value connection with this bike, just because the Low Rider S I have at home is, you know, it's a bike that kind of solidified my channel, and it's like, this is the following next step on it, and they did such a great job, man. I absolutely love this bike. Okay, so the plan today is to ride up the Pacific Coast. Yeah, I just said that. We're riding up on the California Pacific Coast, and we're gonna post up at a beach. I don't know if it's like maybe like an hour away or so. We'll post up there, do like a nice little video shoot or photo session, and then from there make our way to lunch, and then from there ride into the city again and do a few other things. So it's gonna be jam-packed with a lot of good riding. I think we're gonna hit some canyons up as well. Oh, that 117. You definitely feel it. First impressions on the fairing right now, because I know that's what you guys are going to be asking. How is the fairing? How is the wind deflection? It's really good. It's really good. It's kind of like the wind deflection on the street glide. I feel like my road glide has the best wind deflection there is with that shark nose fairing. So this is, yeah, you can kind of say this is kind of like a street glide. So it does its job. It, you know, it gets the wind off your chest. I kind of just feel it like buffeting, just like maybe right over the top of my helmet, if anything. So many amazing changes that they did to this bike. From the bar setup, the 117, getting rid of the analogs on the tank and having this digital cluster right here, the taller shock in the rear, the fairing, the bags in the back. It's a lot of stuff that it did, man. I'm really happy the way it turned out. I think they definitely knocked it out the park. You guys know, as soon as the bike came out, I was super excited for it. I was in love with the design of this new fairing, paying homage to the obviously the FXR fairings from the 80s and early 90s, and I prefer this one. Honestly, I think it looks better. The lines on it are really nice. Even the windshield on top is really cool. You would think that'll be like an aftermarket windshield, but a stock windshield looking as cool like that, it's pretty awesome. So as the ride goes on, we'll talk a little bit more about the bike. I kind of want to do an in-depth review as well, so that might be its own separate video on the side, but we'll talk more about the bike. We'll do some walk-arounds, and that's it. Sit back, enjoy the ride, because I know I will. This right here is a nice little trio. We got Matt Laylaw over here on the right. We got Blockhead in the middle. We got me on this side right here. I can't wait to see Matt's video, because you get a lot of good footage of us riding as well. This landscape right here is just something else. We got all these beautiful mountains here in the backdrop. Just so beautiful. And then you look over and it's like you got the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. Amazing. One of my long-time dreams as a rider was to come out here and ride the coast. So after spending some time, about an hour on the highway right now, wind deflection on this, like I was saying before, it's kind of like a street glide. You do get some wind from the outside here onto the side of you, because I mean obviously you're exposed, but not a crazy bunch. And then over the top, you're gonna get a bit of buffeting on the top of the helmet, but not crazy. I think you get more buffeting on the street glide, to be honest. I think you do. They did a really good job designing this fairing, man. Really good job. And this 117, like I was on the highway, you're in 5th gear, and if you want to pull, like there's so much power left, so much power. This is a nice little backdrop. Oh, what? Look at that beach right there. Awesome. We're gonna take some pictures by the beach, right near the beach, right near the beach. I want to show you guys real quick the speakers that you're able to get for this bike. So this lady right here is the only lucky one to have these speakers installed. Out of all the bikes, hers are the only ones, but this is what they look like. They look really nice, and they sound great. They're actually really, really loud. You wouldn't think they'd be as loud because they're kind of small, but they're very. What you thought about them? They're loud. The only thing is, if I was going to buy this bike, you definitely want to have something to control the audio while you're riding it. Okay. Because I wanted to turn it up once we left, and I can't control my phone, or at least have a way to touch your volume on your phone. Yeah. Well, Block was saying that they actually sell something that you can add on here, right? Yes. Yeah. Rockford Fosgate makes like a little Bluetooth controller that you just like Velcro onto the bars, and it's got all the options. So like volume up, volume down, skip track, you know, go back. Awesome. Stop, play, yeah, my audio wasn't even turned up all the way, and I could kind of hear it at 65. So if it would have been full volume, you totally would have been able to hear it. Is that your jam? Apparently, Morgan will. Action. Hi, I'm Stacey Willett. I run a YouTube channel called Ride to Food. Basically, I just like to ride all over the country by myself and find good roads to ride, good food to eat, motorcycle camping, food at camp, just having a good time. Sounds amazing. And she has an amazing Dyna, which I'm in love with. Did a great job with that bike. Looks great. But yeah, check her channel. I'm going to be looking up your link down below so you guys can check her stuff out. What do you think about the Low Rider ST so far? It's super fun. Yeah? Like straight out of the box. It's a ripper. It's very comfortable. I love the handlebars. I love the seating position. Like, you can jump on this thing for sure and just go ride all day. Awesome. I really like it. They did a good job so far. We've only 30 miles on it. Yeah, they did. We'll see. We'll keep riding. I'm going to show you guys the backdrop real quick right here of what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to be taking some pictures with this beautiful, amazing backdrop. What is this right here? It's like it's an overpass of a train. This is awesome. Look at this. And then we got the beach right here, the Pacific Ocean. Who wants some Pacific water? Not a shabby location at all. It's nice, right? Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. Look, what a backdrop. Not bad, huh? This is beautiful. So this is like a little back road that takes you all around the wineries back here. This is like the wine country. Just amazing. Look at this. Open fields of what's gonna be grapes and wine that you're gonna be tasting and savoring. Just beautiful. Just the landscape out here. It's just like, wow, man, it's breathtaking. One thing I do got to point out right now, even in this road, it's very bumpy. You could definitely tell the suspension, the big improvement. That taller rear monoshock definitely absorbs more of the bumps on the road and everything. Feels great. And believe me, it's a huge difference from the rear monoshock that I have on my Low Rider S at home. Windmills. This I forgot the name of this town, but it's like a little, kind of like a little Slovakian town. I feel like I'm in a total different country right now because of all the architecture and everything, and it's just, it looks awesome. It looks really cool. That's pretty cool. You could just go into a little town and you're like totally transformed into something else. Like, it's not even one little street, it's like the whole little town that is like this. I need answers. I need answers. It's like Danish, Slovakian type of thing. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Backdrop right here, just amazing. It's so clean. It's crazy because I was saying if I was to get this bike, I would probably take the bags off and put my leather pros on them. But I mean, I've always liked these bags. I just really like my leather pros a lot more. But now that I've spent some time on the bike and I see the lines of the bags and everything, how everything just falls into place, it looks really good. Really good. And then I'll just show you a close-up because I know the guys are going to ask me about the different size bags in the back. Obviously, we now know the reason why this bag was made smaller, obviously because the exhaust, it's up high right here, so he had to give it a gap. I mean, one thing I think they should have done was maybe made both sides small like this, and that would have kind of fixed the whole issue. You are losing space though when you go with a smaller bag, but I mean, it's not a crazy amount of space that you're gonna be losing. So nice, man. I'm really happy they went with this heavy breather design. This big sucker right here. That looks really nice. This cleans everything up so much. I really like it. I love the badging right there as well. That looks really good. Good thing about these bags is that they're so easy to take off. So easy. Like within seconds you can have those bags off and you have basically a different bike. Alright, so we have the chase bike right here, right to my left. This is so awesome, man. I cannot wait to share all this footage with you guys. Well, you're watching the footage right now. All right, so we have Her to Wheels and Ride to Eat right up front. The two blondies. All right, so now we're gonna hit some twisties over here. This bike, man, it's just instant power. Is this our eating spot? Dope. All right, so we got on some really nice roads right now. Real technical roads, a lot of twisties. And let me tell you, the lean angle on this bike is superb. That rear shock now, since it's taller shock, gives you a bit more ground clearance. Wow. We are high up. Whoa, what a view. What a view. Woof. All right, so we're all done with today's photo session and videos. That was fun. Two different type of drones. They're following us all around. It was amazing. I mean, you guys are watching it in the video right now. What do you think? Yo, huge shout out to Matt. He's up ahead. Matt's with the PR team with Harley Davidson, and he's the reason why, you know, a lot of us are out here right now. So Matt, huge shout out to you, man. You are the GOAT. All right, so we made it down to Santa Barbara now. This is amazing, man. It's the videos I watch from people out here. It's only Matt. He's the only vlogger who I watch from out here, and these are the only type of roads I get to see on video when he does his videos. Now I'm out here, man. California roads, California, hey. All right, we're back in the hotel now. That pretty much sums up what today was. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Amazing ride all day, amazing ride coming down with these guys. Huge thank you to the Harley team for giving me this opportunity to come out here and ride this amazing bike, the Low Rider ST and the Nightster. Just a tremendous experience, and I'm grateful, man. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys have me back here again, because hey, I love California. I want to move out here now. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Like always, let the force be with you. Ride safe and enjoy the ride, baby.